Hello, guys. I do this every time, don't I? Didn't I do this last time with my hair? Deciding what I'm gonna do with it. Go back. Go back. I'm doing something. Go back. See, you done messed up my thing. Sorry, guys. I can edit that out later. He is so nosy. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, 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 hi. It's me again, Samantha. Um, Today is Sunday. I said I would try to get on here and talk a little bit. I just want to go back to what we talking about. This is my natural face. You know, ain't no beat out here. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's Sunday. Um, my face is just as shiny, y'all. I don't know why it always is this shiny. No matter what time of the day it is, it's this shiny. But anyway, hi. Today I'm going to talk about Virgo-ish. Today it's going to be called Chatterbox Sundays. I like that. It sounds really nice, Chatterbox Sundays. Just me chatting about some things. So I watched a few videos uh, today and prior to this video, and other things that people have said about Virgos. I am a Virgo. I am the last Virgo. I was born September 22nd. Yes, in the morning. So I am a Virgo. A lot of people say I'm a Libra, but I have no Libra tendencies at all. I'm a Virgo. I'm 100% a Virgo. But I do have a lot of things that I would like to talk about in reference to the zodiac thing. At first, when you're younger, you don't really into that. I didn't really entertain that zodiac stuff until I got older and I started to display a lot of the behaviors that people would associate with a Virgo. Um, I was like, no, that's just who I am. You know, I felt like it was kind of like weird or whatever. And I started, like I said, I started high school. Towards the end of high school is when I really got into the zodiac thing and picking up certain things. I really got into it when I started dating, you know, noticing behaviors. Um, or guys that I would attract. I felt like I know they say Virgos and Taurus seem to mesh well, and they say that Virgos and Virgos and Sagittarius are good friends, which I find that to be true because the majority of my friends are Sagittarius. I am very close with Taurus people. I love Taurus people. I have a bond with Geminis too. I love Geminis. Um, Particularly uh, June Geminis. Me and June Geminis are really good. May, depending on where you're at, if it's closer to the end, the cusp of June, maybe in the middle sometime, depending on who the person is too. I don't really judge people by these zodiacs. I'm not like, no, I'm not gonna be your friend because you're not this sign or whatever like that. But I tend to realize I relate more to certain signs than I would other time. I have more of a bond with certain people. At first, I just thought it was like the people, like, you know, maybe it's just that person. But I do believe that certain zodiacs, like with me and cancers, I have a hard time with cancers. I have very hard time with cancers. Um, Very hard time. And I've noticed that, like with friendships, relationships. Me Guys that I've dated that are cancers are hard to date. Um, I've even tried dating another Virgo male, and ooh, that was crazy. Because we're exactly the same, just more male and female. So that was crazy. That was a crazy experience too. But I do hear a lot of things about Virgos being witty. We're said to be perfectionists. I believe that's true. I definitely believe the perfectionist is very true. The wittiness is very true. We're very like not. I don't want to say we're social. People like being around us because we give off good energy. We give good vibe. We're never gonna lie to you. We're gonna be up straight to you, tell you how it is, whether you like it, if you don't like it. it is what it is. Like, and we're not doing it to be malicious or mean or nasty. That's just who we are as people. Prime example, Taraji P. Henson. uh Beyonce, I'm pretty sure if you catch her on an off day and she ain't with it and she don't like it, she gonna let you have it. Because she got that Virgo energy, you know what I'm saying? Um, there are a lot of Virgos, you know what I'm saying? Like Jada Pickens, like, you know what I'm saying? That Virgo energy, that Virgo is real. Um, it's real. It's real. I know a lot of Virgos, and we are, like, how they say, a force to be dealt with. Like, you're not just gonna shun us out, put us on the side, and no, you're not doing that. You either got a plan, you got a purpose. There's a reason why you're here. You're not just hoping up space. We don't got time for that. We ain't for it. We are very meticulous people. We plan. We do not do spontaneous very well. We are very by the book. Um, we do pretty much everything planned. Like, it's planned to the T, you understand? And surprises for us usually don't go very well because, like I said, we're meticulous people. So if it's not, unless the person, I say for me, I've never had like a surprise party or anything because like I said, I like things to be the way I want them. And the only way I'll get that is if um I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I may incorporate other people, but the majority of the work is coming from me. The bulk of the work is coming from me. Um, what I do know is that I notice about myself is that when it comes to dating, for me, I get bored very fast. I don't know if that's just a Virgo thing or that's just me. If I'm not kept interested, if you don't intrigue me mentally, you know, my mindset is a bit different from most women. I'm really not looking for anybody to financially take care of me. I'm not looking for the, oh, not even, I can do it on my own, basically. Not saying that it wouldn't be good to have somebody in my corner to, cheer me on, like, hey, girl, blah, 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 hey, babe, whatever. But I'm pretty much about my business. I do what I need to do. I get it done. I'm not looking for nobody to pay my bills. I'm not looking for you to front me the money. I'm not looking for that. I want somebody that's completely honest, trustworthy, like, going to give me the same energy I give them, put in the time that I put into them. I feel like Virgos, we do allow ourselves to get caught up in things. How you say, we allow ourselves to get caught up in people. And when I mean caught up in people, we try to give our all. When we are with someone or where we are dealing with people, we give 1,000%, and then that person is giving like not even half of what I'm giving, and it just takes a toll. And sometimes it takes us a while to come out of that because we're so we try to give people the benefit of the doubt all the time. I feel like we do that all the time, and we get our feelings hurt a lot. We get feelings hurt a lot because we do that. We are like, you know what, we're gonna try. We're not gonna give up. And because, like I said, we're such meticulous people, we try so hard. We invest in so much, whether it's business, whether it's love, whether it's love, whatever it is for the moment, we are completely invested in it. And we try our best to focus on that. And when it doesn't happen for us, it's very straining. It's very, I noticed within myself, I'm talking about the things that I'm saying, I'm speaking through experience. So I don't know if it's the same for other Virgos, but for me, that's just me. I give a lot of myself when I'm doing things. I'm very involved or in it. Whatever I'm doing, I'm consistent. I'm like, okay, this is what it is. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend all the way. Can't nobody say nothing, do nothing, be nothing, nothing. I'm the type of person, if I overhear a conversation, for instance, I'm gonna give you a prime example, and this is, like I said, experience, something that I experienced. Say if someone is spreading a rumor, because most likely, like I said, when people come to you with a rumor, it's something they either heard from someone else, or something that they're just saying out of their mouth to see if they get a reaction from whatever the situation is, right? So, for instance, I was in a situation one time where there was this woman, an older woman, a much older woman that shouldn't even been saying the stuff that she was saying, but she must have overheard somebody saying something, and instead of her choosing to be an adult about the situation and leaving it where it is, if the person that it's about didn't hear it, you shouldn't be spreading it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're spreading, what damage it could do, in reference to what it is. So whatever it was, she came to me with a situation about somebody that I socialized with. Not my friend, but somebody I socialize with on a regular. And she, the information that she said to me was appalling to me. It was like, why would you even come to me and say that? And one, me and her aren't friends, but I associate with her on a regular basis. Like we share conversation, pleasantries, like we're pleasantries. We are cordial, I should say, we're cordial. She'll occasionally come out with us and the girls or whatever like that. Like I said, she's not my friend, but we're cordial. And I've been around her, I've been in her space enough to know that what you're telling me or what she's telling me is, it might not, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's not true because you really don't know nobody. But for me, knowing what I know about her, the statement or comment is not true. And instead of me like going to her directly, like, girl, such and such said this, I shut it down from where it came from. So the lady that brought it to me, I said to her, I said, I don't know where you're getting this information from, and I don't want you to say it to me. I don't want you to say it to me. I don't want you to give up your source or whomever is telling you what they're telling you. I need you to leave that where it is. I need to stop where I'm at. Just don't say anything about it. I don't know if it's true. I haven't heard it. I'm pretty sure she hasn't heard it, because had she heard it, it would have went a little, to the left, because of the type of person she is. So I know for a fact that she didn't hear this. So I'm asking you not to repeat that to anyone else. Leave it alone or whatever like that. Because if I hear it again, I'm going to have a problem with you, because now I feel like it's coming from you, because nobody else has told me she hasn't heard it. You saying it's been out here for however long it's been out here, and it hasn't resurfaced back to her. So it's a little strange that now you're coming to me, telling me or asking me about said rumor. I did not go to my friend and tell her that. One, let me tell you why. I don't deliver messages to friends or associates or people that I find I care about or show concern about. I don't go back to them telling them things that other people said. Let me tell you why. One, because majority of what the person is telling me I know it's not true. So there's no need for me to go to my friend and tell her that. Two, if it's not going to better her or make her advance in life or make her a better person, I'm definitely like telling her that. It's irrelevant. Like you said, if the statement was false. Whatever the situation was, it was false. The message that came to me was completely false. So for me to go back to her and tell her false information and have her in an uproar to the point where she's like trying to figure out who's talking bad, who's saying this, who's saying that, who's saying that, I don't want it. Ain't gonna come from me, because I don't, like I said, most rumors that are started by people usually start from the person who's telling you the rumor. And I felt like the person that was telling me was the person starting the rumor, because her and the person that I'm cordial with had some friction. So I felt like she was more or less trying to start something. You know what I'm saying? So she was more or less trying to start something and try to see how far she could get it to go. So when I stopped it, when I was like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to say that. We're not doing that. I eliminated it. That's it. I terminated it. There was no room for her to try to spread the rumor or make it more than what she wanted it to be. So she couldn't do that. So that's the type of person I am. I shut it down from the door. So before it even gets to my friend or gets to whoever it's said about, it's already shut down. You don't even need to, my friend doesn't even need to worry about it. Now, if it comes up that, said conversation happened and I knew about it, I will tell her, like, hey, no, it was said, I shut it down. At least I thought I did when I did, because I didn't feel like it was of importance to you. You don't need to know why X, Y, and Z sentence. You know what I'm saying? It's not true. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm that type of friend. I don't tell my friends stuff that's irrelevant. Like, unless it's some stuff like where it's like, yo, she talking about your husband, and even then, those are touchy subjects too, because certain people don't want to hear anything about their husbands, their significant others, their boyfriends, their money, and their children. So you don't get involved in certain things like that. And you might say that I'm a messed up friend because I ain't going back to my friend telling her everything. No, one, like I said, by the time it gets to me, I'm shutting it down. So I've done this for years, and I've proven right every time. I prove right every time, because it's always the person that's coming to you with the rumor that starts the rumor. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how it come out. If y'all didn't hear it, right? Especially if they come to you and they like, girl, did you hear that such and such said that, and you like, well, when did this happen? And they like, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. First of all, if we work in close proximity, eventually it's gonna get back to her. If it hasn't gotten back to her by the time it got to the person that's coming to you, then we know it's a lie. It's not true. So there's no need to get your friends all worked up about something that's not even fucking relevant at this point. I'm not telling my friend no bullshit. Like, that's corny. So I don't do that. And whoever disagrees with me, I mean, that's a personal thing. That's just me. I don't tell anything to my friends that doesn't help or like make them greater. We not trying to pass on negative energy. Ain't nobody got time for that. We too old for that. And especially for her to be the age that she was, passing that to me about somebody younger. My thing is, when this person came to you, what did you say? You know what I'm saying? Because the rumor or whatever statement was so like, it was just bad. It was just bad. I don't want to say what it is because, like I said, I don't want to put nobody personal. I'm just giving an example of the type of person that I am. I'm talking about myself. But I'm that type of friend. I'm not about to sit here and yank with you about my friend or somebody that I'm cordial with, somebody I deal with on a regular, somebody I got to look in the face tomorrow. I'm not doing that with you. We're not about to do that. I'm going to shut the behavior. I'm going to shut the comment down. I'm going to shut it down right there, letting it be known, like, boom. Because all that person can do is go to you and be like, well, she told me it wasn't true, so I left it alone. That's all they could do if that, you know what I'm saying? They could be like, she didn't say anything or anything like that. Right. They can't really, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm listening. They can't really do or say anything to me, in that uh nature, whatever case may be. I'm that type of person. I don't do things like that. I like to be the reason my friends smile. I want to be the voice of reason. I want to be, the good, like a good friend. Sometimes it's hard being a Virgo, like I said, because homegirl is like, I'm brutal. I'm like the band-aid that's on top of that thick piece of hair, and I just be ripping it off. And sometimes I don't do it on purpose. I promise y'all. I don't. I don't do it on purpose. I don't. Sometimes, even when I say, I be like, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we just don't know. We really don't know sometimes. We feel like everybody is on our level and we could talk to people like that. And if you don't know me, like I said, if you're my friend and you know me, then you're like, oh, she didn't mean nothing by what she was saying. She was just trying to help. But if you don't know me, you would take it. Yeah. But I don't mean to be mean, Yeah, but I'm that type of friend. I don't mess around. I am very loyal. I stand in your corner through everything. But if you going up the inside, I've done almost fought people. Almost fought for friends that I know that they're gonna go back to their significant other. I know they're gonna go back to that person, but let me just make this clear. This is why I do what I do. So, okay, some people be mad at me because they be like, Samantha, you need to stay out of that. Don't get caught up in that because she gonna go right back to him anyway. Let me explain why I stand my ground. I don't care if you get back with him. I don't care if you go back to her, she be your friend again. I don't care. You know why? Because when they see me, After I get tearing that, get on that. When I get on it, when I start going in, when I come through my mind, when I'm up, let's go get it popping. They gonna want to back away. So they like, let me tell you what's gonna happen, because it's happened. They gonna be like, oh, such and such is coming. They gonna be like, who coming? Samantha coming. But oh no, I don't want to come because she gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't gotta see you there, because if you want me there, right? If you really want me there, that person ain't gonna never be there, because you know when I see her, it's on sight. You understand? So let's just throw that there. So that's why I do what I do, because I'm not doing it basically for you. I'm doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about me. And that's another trait that Virgos have. We're very vain people. We can't help that. We can't help who we are. We are amazing people. We're dope. You need to have at least 10 Virgos in your corner, and you might not even get 10, because we prefer to be alone. We're loners. We do better alone. We don't have time to coddle people's feelings all the time. We don't have time for that. We're like here, and sometimes the people in the world are here, But I love to embrace people as whole. But it's like I said, it's funny how zodiacs have become a big part of everything. Like in my adult life, I'm serious. Like I'm so serious. Like I will talk to a guy, and I've done it. Like I was like, maybe, for instance, I dated a Cancer, right, y'all? Didn't work. Didn't work. Then I was like, okay, maybe it was just a guy, not the zodiac. It was just a guy. It was just him. He wasn't right for me, so let me go try another one, right? So I did that, and it repeated itself. So I've come to it that is, and it could be me. It could just be me. It could just be me. Because I'm not gonna say I don't have really high, like people say I'm high maintenance. My sister said that too. She's like, oh yeah, even my friends, they're like, you too abrasive, you're too this, you too much, you don't give nobody a chance. Let me tell you why. Because my time is very, very precious, extremely precious. And I don't have a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people say life is short. It's not short. It's, what I'm saying? It's not short. Life is not short. Life is exactly what you make it in the moment. I should put that on a shirt. But anyway, life is not short. It's what you make it in the moment. And those moments for me are precious. And if you don't come to contribute to that moment, if you don't come to add to the piece, if you're not coming to be a part of the piece and multiply the piece, then I don't need you here. I don't want you to be a piece of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time for that. I'm not interested. So, like I try my best. I am, like I said, I'm 32 years old. I try my best to live. I am single. I occasionally date, but I'm single. And it's by choice. It's not because, there's no guy that want me. There are a few guys that are interested. That's in my DMs. That's coming to, walking up to me. They bold as shit nowadays. They walk up to you and they, spit they spot. They shoot they shot. But I'm just not interested. I am very focused. Like I said, I'm focused on myself and trying to be a better me for me. I'm trying to, wait for my husband, because I don't know if I want to be married. That sounds kind of weird, right? Most girls are like, I can't wait to get married. I can't wait to get a ring on my finger. I would like to have a steady relationship, if I can say that. My parents were together for 42 years, and they just got married 5 years ago. They're 42 years, and they have 8 kids. Their eldest child is in his mid 40s, and their youngest is in his late 20s. So, and I'm in the middle, and I'm 32. So I'm pretty sure you can see where we are. You know what I'm saying? So that, and they're together now, even now, after everything they've been through, after, they've both gone through addictions, and they've both fought addiction. My mom is a cancer survivor, and she still fights till today, and she's still surviving. She's, you know what I'm saying? So they've been through the shit shows and the moons and stars and everything together. So I want that. I want that kind of love. I want something that's going to be forever, not temporarily. I want somebody that's God-fearing. I want somebody who loves God. I want somebody who knows God, who can teach me what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody that I can learn from every day as a new experience. I don't want the same old. Till it gets to the point where you got to do the same old, because too old to do anything else. But at that point, you done everything, I just don't want a now hubby. I don't want a now boyfriend. I want a forever one. So, I guess I'm 32. I don't know how much time. I don't know what God is waiting for, but I'm waiting patiently. Um, but like I said, I just chatting. We're just chatting now. Um, yeah, so like I was saying, Virgos are unique and they have a lot to contribute to the world. Um, we are so not. I feel like people say we're self absorbed and we're like the center of attention. We don't. I don't want to say we don't. How I want to put it in a nicer way. Not like that is me, but we're the center of attention because people gravitate to us. We're not the center of attention because we make, like, we are making scenes and we're doing things. We're the center of attention because it's just in our personality. It's just who we are. We're bubbly people like my hair. You know how, let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Imagine me walking down the street with this hair. You know how, first of all, most women in the 90s wore really skinny braids like this. Like Brandy started the skinny braids and the thin braids or whatever. So a lot of women don't see this hairstyle. They see like the big braids, because everybody wearing the boxer girl braids and the thick braids. I prefer the skinnier braids. They last longer. My hair is very thin, so I try not to put bigger braids because bigger braids tend to pull my hair. But the smaller braids, they last a lot longer and they look better. Like, even when they're a mess, because these have been in for like almost 3 months. So, yes, this is 3 months. So, my hair actually still looks great or whatever case may be in. But imagine me walking down the street. I'm the center of attention just walking down the street, but just this hair color. And I'm not doing it because I want somebody to keep walking up to me every 5 minutes. Hey, who did your hair? Hey, you do hair? Hey, no. It's just who I am. I woke up one morning and was like, "Ooh, I want some Elsa and Anna here." And look, I got some Elsa and Anna here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not that we're like out here looking for the attention. It gravitates to us. People just vibe. People just vibe. Like, I wore a shirt today and it says "Enjoy Kale," right? It's from Five Below. It's like $5, and people love it. They're like, "Oh my God, that's a dope shirt." I love kale. That's why I bought the shirt. I love kale. Kale is awesome. It's my favorite vegetable. Um, but I love it, and I became a big fanatic over it because I have a pet rabbit. I mean, show you guys one. I'll show you guys him one day. He's in a room hopping around doing what he do. That's another story for another day. But I have a pet rabbit, and I started eating kale more. I would eat it before, but I don't really know how to prepare it the way, publicly. It's like, because they have different types of kale. They have cooked kale and regular kale whatever. So, right, I don't know how to prepare it. So I would just go out to a restaurant and get kale, whatever case may be. And kale and salmon, that's one of my top favorite dish. But, I love the shirt. So when I saw this shirt, my sister was like, "Oh, you should get it because you love kale." And I was like, "I should go and get it." Walking down the street today, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, your shirt is awesome." I didn't ask for people to walk up to me and be like, "That's an awesome shirt." I didn't plan for this is a regular t-shirt. You guys, I'm regular. I ain't getting up here with no beat face. I ain't doing none of that. This is me every day. When you see me, if you see me in person, if you see me walking down the street, this is what I'm going to look like. Like this. Not like this, but like this. And I'm going to have glasses on because I wear glasses, but I don't use glasses in the house because what I need to see, I know my house. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm me. I don't try to do extra stuff. But because I'm a Virgo, I feel that the energy is just my energy. It's my aura. As the people say, the holistic people say, it's my aura. I have a good aura. So people generally just gravitate to me. And it has nothing to do with anything I said, nothing that I did. Like my nails. My nails are old. They are old. If you get in there, if you could get up in there, they're old. This lady walked up to me yesterday and she was like, "Oh my God, your nails are so pretty." And I'm just like, "Yes, I need a feeling. I'm like a month and a day." And, but and then, I am very positive. I don't walk around. I'm not doing that. I'm very like polite. "How you doing? Are you enjoying the day? Have a good day." Things of that sort. It's the little things that people notice that, allow us to be who we are. Virgos are dope people. You better get you one. Get you at least 2 of them on your team. One, because they gonna be honest with you. If you could need a guy and a girl. Let me tell you, I have a guy, Virgo friend, and he's awesome. He has his days and he's weird sometimes, and I can't stand him sometimes, but he's real. You know what I'm saying? He tells me what it is. And when I don't see it, he's like, yo, Samantha. And because we are exactly the same person at times, I know exactly what he means. I know exactly what he's saying to me. I can't even act like I don't even know what you're talking about because you just told. No, I know exactly what he's saying. And I know what he's saying and I get it. But I'm dope people, y'all. I love Virgos. And when it comes to what we like, what we like is what we like. If we like it, we like it. Now, I feel like it's different when you're not dating, but not when you're dating, but when you're interested in a guy. So let me tell you what it is. Okay, for me, and this is just for me. I don't know. I'm not gonna say for everybody, but for me, if I like a guy and he has baggage, and most of the time with Virgos, because like I said, we gravitate to people who need us, and we gravitate to people because we don't like to deal with our own shit most times. So we gravitate to people who kind of need us, and kind of, how can I say, we kind of have to help them so we don't have to deal with our own shit because we're helping we're focused on this person. So we're focusing our energy on this particular person. So now, you gravitate to this guy or this woman and this person needs help or needs you in the moment. And you're like, okay, I can tell my shit later because it ain't nothing compared to what this person is going. And then you gravitate to that person and you holding on to that person and their mess, and you're cleaning up their mess and you're helping them deal with their stuff and helping them. And when you finish dealing with their stuff, you're like, damn, now they want to deal with my stuff and I don't want to deal with it. So now I'm bored. Now I got to get away from you because you want me to do something that I don't want to do. Now I'm uncomfortable. You understand? I don't know if I'm making sense, but it could just be me. But I feel like it's a thing. And I think a lot of people do that. I think Geminis do that too. Like they kind of gravitate to people that need them. And especially female Geminis that need them. They gravitate to people that need them and they want to help them so they don't have to deal with their own mess. I think Geminis do it too. So yeah, I think Geminis do that too. I'm going to say in my experience, Geminis have done that too. So yeah, Geminis definitely. Saggies, I love Saggies. My best friend, both of them are Sag, male and female Sag. They're Saggies. My Saggies, I call everybody my, because I own people. Yes, I do. I own people. If in my phone book, it's like this person, that person, it's my and then their name. So if something happens to me and people are typing in letters, they're gonna be like, no, just type in M, and then all the people gonna come up because I own people. Everybody is under my, it says my mommy, my daddy, my friend, my this, my that. Yeah, that's me. And my mother, she used to tell me when I was in the, Samantha, you don't own people, you can't, but they're mine. It's mine. It's all mine. So that's, Virgos are territorial too. So yeah, we're it's ours. We're complicated. I'm very complicated. I have to agree. That's one thing that we try to deny, but I'm complicated. It is what it is. I own it. I'm okay with it. I feel like I'm old enough now to just wear a tag. It's mine. Here we go. Wear my kill on my chest. It's mine. It's okay. I am complicated. I am complicated because I want somebody to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want somebody to just be here. I want somebody who's willing to deal with my mess. And it's not a lot. Let's not get crazy with it. But I want somebody who's gonna fight with me, fight for me, fight when I'm fighting, not just, oh, she's too complicated and walk away. Nothing in life ever comes that easy if it's meant to be, or, and I just don't want that mess, So I want somebody to fight. I want somebody who's willing to fight with me because I'm gonna fight for you and fight with you, whatever ins and outs we have. I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm 110 all the time. I come complete. I'm not like trying to piggyback off nobody or feed off nobody. I do, however, um like a go getter energy. So if you're a go getter and I see that you're getting it, I'm gonna be like, yo, I gotta get to where, like you want somebody to motivate you. I don't want nobody that's like, I'm here. What we doing? Like, come on. I want somebody that's out there, like, yo, let's go get it together. Let's do this. We can do this. Like that. That is so sexy to me. That is so sexy to me. And then be like, let's go get it. I'm like, yes, baby, let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? These guys now, they just like, so what you bringing? What? Don't worry about what I'm bringing. I got me. You got you. Can you hold you down? You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like, and then everything is like so much sexualized. Like everything now, like you could tell I got breasts, right? I could tell they're there. I don't need to wear a freaking V cut down here to show. And this is just me, honey. This is me. This is a regular bra. Ain't no what's the name? No pad, nothing like that. This is me. You can tell that I'm busty. I don't have to wear a cut that's down here so you can see all it. Come on. Like, where's the mystery in that? I don't feel like a guy should meet you. And when I mean you, I mean all of you the day that he meet you. Nigga, I need you to look here. Know that these eyebrows is mine. Know that these little light dark circles over here, because they're getting lighter because I'm lightening them up now. But, because I'm getting rest now. I'm not overworked this much. So, my little circles, I earn these bitches because I be up at night working, putting packages together, getting my business up. So I be up late. You know what I'm saying? My mother's sick right now, so we're dealing with that. A whole lot of stuff is going on. So I want you to see, look, I'm out here doing it. So what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? My teeth, they're mine. I earned that luck. I don't have no straight. They ain't got no. They got like, you know what I'm saying? This is me. This is what you're getting. I don't even have earrings on right now. You know why? Because it's 7:00. Where am I going? I'm in my house. I got this chain on only because I love elephants and it's my favorite. And I've never taken it off. I had it for about 10 years now. I've never taken it off. To clean him, I clean him in here just like this. Put him in a little cleaning thing, clean him up here. I never take them off. But other than that, and I think in my last video I had earrings on because I just got it in the house. You guys, I made the video. But like I said, this is me. I feel like a man should see you like this. Like this. This is me. I am beautiful. And can't nobody tell me different. I'm beautiful with makeup on. I'm beautiful with my natural hair. I'm beautiful with these braids. I'm beautiful with nothing at all. I'm just beautiful. I know who I am. So that's the most important thing. I feel like, you should know who you are and feel comfortable in your skin enough. Whether I gained weight, like I said, I gained a lot of weight. If you don't know me, I was very skinny. I was like this size. I was not even like 90 pounds weight. I wasn't even 90 pounds. I gained this weight about within the 7 years or 10 years of working at the job that I worked at because, I ate a lot. But and then COVID, last year my weight just was like, So right now it's coming down a little bit. I'm losing it. You can see right here it's going like, I had the little under chin. I had a little under chubby chin right here, little fat up here. But and I always had a full face. So, I've never been like skinny faced. But come on, like love who you are. And I think that's attractive too. I think that's another trait that Virgos have. We don't necessarily care about what other people think about us. We're more crucial on ourselves. Like, oh my God, you see that bump on my face? We're the critics in our life. We don't really have other people. We don't care what other people say. We're not like, don't care. So for those people who out there criticizing Virgos, talking shit about Virgos, trust and believe 99.9 of the chance they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care, especially if you're not paying them. Honey, no. Nah. I am very materialistic within myself. I buy my own things. I'm not a big label person. I feel like if I can't pronounce it, I'm not wearing it. That's just me. Uh, I love I love to see certain things. My favorite brand right now, um, that if I could afford it, that I would buy it is Burberry. I really like Burberry. I like it because I've always liked it. I remember when I was in high school. I'm sorry, I'm going back, but I remember when I was like high school and my mom, everybody was wearing Burberry at the time, and I really wanted Burberry boots, and my mother was like, "Those things are expensive. We can't afford it." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, no big deal." And she went to Nine West, and I will never forget it. Nine West, there was Nine West and Bakers. Now I'm telling you, you know how old I am. Nine West and Bakers. Um, and she went to Nine West, and she bought me these imitation kind of like they're not fake Burberry. They were Nine West shoes because Nine West back then was popping. And they were like boots, and it came to like the ankle. No, that like the yeah, like the ankle, the shin, like up to my shin, and they were like they had like the Burberry print on them. And then she went and got me a nice little beige belt, and I had like this black skirt. I'll never forget, and it had the tan trimming from the Burberry boots in the skirt, and I had a nice white blouse, and I wore it, and I was so excited about it because you could not tell that it wasn't Burberry because back then Burberry didn't have the big logos on them. Now they have the big logos. Before it was like the little logo on the side, but now it's like the big Burberry on everything. Before it wasn't like that. So it didn't have the signs or whatever, and everybody couldn't really tell that it wasn't. And I love those boots, honey. I love them. I wore them things until the fucking heel was like leaning, like how I be leaning, like them. And it was like the rectangle heel with the block heel, that, and I wore them babies out, honey. But yeah, if I could buy anything of that, I would buy a Burberry coat. I want a Burberry trench coat. I'm gonna work on that. But if that's like the biggest I know, them other things, that Louis Vuitton and all that other stuff, Balenciaga, I think that's how I say it. I don't know. I feel like the clothes look very basic, and like the sneakers with the Alexander McQueens. You could go get them from Steve Madden. They look just like those. I got a pair of Steve Maddens right now in the room that look just like those sneakers, and they just as first of all, the Alexander McQueens, and I'm talking about like close people that I hang out with. They're uncomfortable. Mad people say they're uncomfortable. So why am I gonna pay $800 for a shoe that's like mad uncomfortable? And I could go right here to Steve Madden and get this comfortable ass orthopedic look. It's not orthopedic looking. The cushion is a little thick, and it has the same concept, the same idea. I just don't get it. I think, and it looks cute. When I go on the street, everybody like, "Oh, this is cute." I'm like, "Yeah, boo, got these for my birthday." And that's it. I'm not about to do that. I do spend money on sneakers. I am a sneaker fanatic. I love kicks. Preferably Jordan. Don't judge me. Yeah. The most that I've ever spent on a Jordan is like $350. And that's just because my feet are small. I'm like a 4.5 in sneakers. Yeah, I have small feet. My feet are extremely small. They are extremely small, so and I only paid that much money because the sneaker that I wanted was a top tier original Jordan. So yeah, it was a Bread 11. So that's the classic red, black, and white Jordan. No, yeah, it was right. Yeah, it was a Bread 11s that I paid $350 for. Yeah, so I'm just chatting, y'all. Chitter chatting Sundays, chatter box Sundays, y'all. But yeah, those are some of the things that as Virgos we kind of deal with and talk about. I feel like every time I'm on here with you guys, I overtalk my time. I be trying to kick it to like 30, and then I be at 40, but it's okay. Try not to go over an hour sometimes, but yeah, but it's cool. This is my second video. I think I'm doing pretty well. I hope you guys are looking and paying attention and maybe, get some feedback or whatever and know what I could talk about next. But the Virgo thing was on my mind. It was really on my mind because I was looking at Angela Simmons videos and with Romeo and all of them. I love them as a whole, like the whole team, Romeo, Angela Simmons, her sister Vanessa Williams, Vanessa Simmons. I watched the show Growing Up Hip Hop from the first seasons on down to when Romeo left, because he's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But that's another story for another time. Um, but yeah, I watched it and I felt like a lot of the things that caused their friendship to friction is because everybody was trying to force something that wasn't there. I feel like they do have chemistry, and chemistry does not necessarily mean chemistry. Like everybody's, oh, they have good, yeah, they have good chemistry on chemistry. Chemistry meaning friendship. Friends have chemistry. Friends have chemistry. That's why they're friends, because they have dope chemistry. They're trying to force something that is just not there. Like if it was there, it would have played itself out already. Like, and if it was there, it's probably pretty much gone now. Like, and maybe it might resurface or whatever case may be. And with other, but I feel like Ange knows exactly what she wants and who she wants, and she's a Virgo, so she knows exactly what she wants and who she wants. And if she wanted Romeo, she would have gone there, and she did. And I feel like it's I'm gonna speak as a Virgo. I feel like she honored the friendship more than anything. So to even venture off into a relationship, it sounds odd for her. It's like, what? That's my friend, and I love his friendship. And I couldn't imagine, because she said it once, I believe. I watched something, and she was like, she couldn't imagine them not being friends. She couldn't imagine her life without him. Meaning that the friendship, like her friendship, like he's like almost like a brother to her. Like, that's my friend. He's been there, I have a friend like that. So people tend to take things like that and they run with it, and it's not fair. It's not cool, because they're friends. Like, and now it's like the friendship is like dead. And I don't think it's dead. I just think it's a little damaged, and they need time to heal. And I just want to share some, like, I don't know if they're going to ever see this video, but I do feel like they both owe each other a sit down, like, to just clear the air, I don't feel like, everything was handled the way it should have. And a lot of things, like they said, were edited, and it wasn't taken and perceived the right way. And she felt some type of way because he said, he was going to be there for her, in a sense of the situation where her child's father passing, and then you turn out not to do that part. So I kind of understand, where she stands with that, because like I said, Virgos, we are, even though we're independent people, we kind of depend on those people in our circle to be there. If you say you're going to be there, just be there, or be genuine in what you're saying, come through when we need you to come through. So I understand where she's coming from. I also understand where he's coming from, in the sense of like, she's changed, like, and that's another thing that was kind of suspect to me too, because I feel like but they say it was edited, the conversation was edited, so I don't want to speak on it in the sense of like, oh, he was wrong for that, but he said the conversation was edited, and I feel like I got what he was saying in a sense of her posting like pictures and stuff, because he's never seen her in that particular light before, like being like kind of exposed, like her skin out and stuff like that. Like, besides her wearing a bathing suit, to the Bahamas or the beach or whatever, Miami or wherever she is, her pictures did get a little bit out of the way, just a little bit, not a lot. As a woman, I feel like you should be able to express yourself how you want to feel. I feel like she had a baby. She went through a major life thing when her child's father's gone, and then she said she suffered through abuse as well too, so that could take a play. And we don't know what the abuse was. We don't know if it was physical abuse or if it was him verbally abusing her, telling her that she wasn't beautiful, like, you're not all that, and and now she's to the point where I'm gonna show myself, I'm gonna be, you don't know what her, like she said, she suffered from body imagery, like she felt like she was really fat and she gained weight or whatever. So there's a lot of things that take place in that, and I don't think he understands that kind of that kind of trauma and mental thing that takes on being a woman or whatever. He doesn't understand that side of it. So I think they both owe each other the sit down. I feel like as friends, I feel like they should at least sit down and really have a conversation and leave the other parties out of it. Like, I didn't like that he put her sister in the middle of that. That's not cool. You know, that's her sister. She's always going to be on her sister's side, 110, no matter what. But for you to put her in that situation was a little odd. Um, and it's a bit uncomfortable for her to be in that situation. I totally understand where Vanessa was coming from. Um, Jojo, I'm not even gonna speak on that. That's between you and him. Uh, that was woo, that shit was crazy. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of the show. So I haven't watched it since Romeo left because he left. So I mean, I've watched certain ones, but I'm not into it the way I was before because I felt like the show was really good with them, and we were learning a lot about, Romeo, because he's not in the public eye. Even though he's in the public eye, he's not in the public eye. So it was a lot to be able to see that, he does go through the things that he said he go through, and it was cool. It was great to watch. But now it's like too much drama for me because it's like Egypt and Hermes, Herman. The guy, whatever you want to call him, and Pep and Hermes and TT, Lord Jesus, TT. I love Twist. Twist is the best. I love Brianna. Brianna is the best, bitch. I don't care what they say about her. She is 110 all the time. I do feel like she has some things that she's dealing with that people may never even begin to understand. She has a lot of abandonment issues that she's dealing with. And I pray that she gets to where she needs to be because she's an amazing person. I want to see her win. I can't wait to see her win. I can't wait to see her win. I want her to write a book because I would definitely purchase that. That shit would be epic. Yeah, I'm just chatting y'all right now. I'm just talking out of my head right now. These are things that I do. I haven't watched Love Hip Hop in months, so I think the last thing I saw was when what did I see the last episode that? See, I can't even remember. Oh, I think the last thing I watched with Love and Hip Hop is when the thing with Yandy and what's her name? The birthday party thing with Yandy and Kimbella, and that's the last thing I watched with them. I couldn't take it. It was just too much. I feel like, first of all, I'm a teacher first. I'm an educator first. All of that extra drama between those parents and the children was just exhausting for me. So I couldn't even get into that. So I don't watch that show anymore. It's just too much. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I really enjoy growing up hip hop though. That's my shit. Bow was on, oh, Lord Jesus. I honestly and truthfully think that Ange really likes and cares for Bow, but he comes with so much mess. Like he is just he's work and she has her own thing going on, so that's a lot of work for her. And I think they would do good together, but I think she will go through a lot with him, and that could be mentally draining for her. So I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to go backwards. I want her to be move forward. Yeah. Because it's that Virgo energy. And her baby is a Virgo. Me and him born on the same day. Well, I was born first, but he's a Virgo. He was born September 22nd like me. And he is so cute. But yeah. That's that Virgo energy though. We know what we want. We know exactly we know what we want. We know what we want to be. We know who we want to be with. We know. And it may not be like we know who we want to be with, but it's in the sense of, is that person worth me being with, if I'm making sense? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the person is not worth you being with. As much as you want to be with that person, as much as you love and care for that person, sometimes they're not worth you being with them. Meaning like, if they're gonna add more negativity and aggravation to my life, I don't need them here. I know they're not good for me. I should say, you're not good for me as much as I want you to be here with you. You're not good for me. So I, try as much as I'm fighting to be like, oh, I want to be with this person. I know being with you, it's not okay unless you do like a massive 360, and most of the time they don't. So, but I'm just chatting on Sunday about this Virgo talk. We deny a lot of shit, but and people be like, Virgos are messy. We could be messy sometimes. We could be very messy people. And we have this amazing ability to deflect. I mean, like, act like you, what? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't remember that. I don't recall. Oh, we champions with that. We could do that. We great with that. Be like, what? What? I said that? I don't remember that. I don't recall. You know what I'm saying? Not to not like we mostly do it by ourselves when people coming up us about something that we might have done. We deflect like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. Stuff like, I ain't say that. Not me. And we play the innocent role so well. We be like, what? No, me? I told her? What? That's what we do. Trust me. Next time you see a Virgo and you question them about something, they're gonna give you that awkward like, what? Me? And then you go come back to the video, you're gonna be like, she was right. I'm gonna be like, I told you so. I be knowing my people. Yeah, but I think my video is about done and it was fun. Hopefully I can upload tomorrow, maybe during the week. If my week is not busy, because I think I have 2 orders to fill this week, maybe 2 or 3 orders to fill this week. So hopefully I can get into it by Wednesday or Thursday, maybe squeeze a video in there and we could talk about some other things. I think I got a creep for y'all. Hold on. Because my godson is here. Remember I told you guys he's here. He's still here. And I take him to school tomorrow. So, yeah. But I think that's it. I'm going to go. And I'll see you guys next time. Nice chatting with CME on Sunday.